Hey everybody, it's Stock Picks by Tim, and of course, big surprise, it's a Friday, and we've got a red day. Now in this video, I'm going to look at some overall stocks, we're going to check out what Bitcoin's doing, and we're also going to look over some things Cleanspark related. Now if you don't mind, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. I definitely appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and let's start off with TradingView's heat map. And yes, we are relatively red across the board. We've got some of the large cap tech selling off. Nvidia specifically is down 5% just about. Tesla down almost 6%, sitting in the $660 range. Now Tesla is starting to look really interesting. I want to see it break under 500. Might not happen, but that's when I would be really looking to add some Tesla. As for a couple others on this list, I think Amazon's a great large cap to add to. Apple, I personally want to see Apple in the 130s. I would start adding maybe in the mid 130s personally. I think Facebook's a solid dollar cost average. And as for the banking stocks, I actually want to get a little bit of exposure to some financial stocks. But let me know in the comments below what you recommend for the best banking stock. Now, I wanted to zoom out on Bitcoin just to show you something. And you'll see here this $28,000, $29,000 range that we are consolidating at. We've done this before. We found a support here back in July of 2021. And after we broke out from 28,000, we found it as a support in January of 2021 as well. Now, having said that, if we do break 28,000, be aware that we will likely come down to our next support in the 20,000 area, the low 20s. However, I think it is a great time to add to Bitcoin, and I believe in the long term of it. And I'm not going to hold off hoping that it will get down to 20,000s because I don't know for sure. So what do I want to do? I want to just continue to dollar cost average. Typically in times of fear, typically when we're oversold. As I said in my last video, I think Bitcoin's pushing up a little too much. It's going to pull back. Now I see it as a great time to add to again. We are no longer overbought like we were the other day. However, we could fall back a little bit more, but I see it as a great time to chip away at Bitcoin. And next up, I wanted to show you guys Cleanspark's Immersion Rig. Check it out.
So when this is done, there will be thousands of these S19J Pro machines hashing. The part that even now is kind of hard to get your head around is that these are completely submerged in oil. Allows us to increase the hash rate. Because we've removed the fans, it decreases some of the energy consumption, increases the efficiency, which means better return on investment, better profitability, and less energy.
And I'll leave Cleanspark's YouTube down below in the description. Make sure you give them a follow. And let's move on to Cleanspark's chart. Now you'll see back here in January that we did establish this 550 as a support. I want to see us continue to hold it. Yes, we broke down May 12, May 13 under that level. However, stocks overall did sell off. That seemed to be kind of a capitulation day in my opinion. But keep an eye on it. It does seem like we are starting to break under this. So just watch it, but keep in mind that on the RSI we are nearing oversold. However, the candles and MACD are both bearish. We may be in for some more downward action on Cleanspark. I see it long term as a fantastic time to add, and I'm loading up. Now let me talk about someone that doesn't see it as a fantastic time to add. And yes, we just had recent news that Zacks Investment actually downgraded Cleanspark, and it looks like we actually didn't get a price target just from a hold to a strong sell. I'm not worried at all. I don't care. But you know, it is something to consider. People are going to see this and people might start selling some Cleanspark, and that may be why it's selling off today. Although when you look at the overall small caps, you know, a lot of small caps are selling. And I'm not surprised because when you think about Thursday, you know, we had a lot of stocks that were actually up like 10%. You know, we had ChargePoint specifically hit $11, up 10%, pulling back today. Bingo, another great one that was up like 10% yesterday, you know, down a little bit today. But let me know what you think about this analyst downgrade. I personally am not worried about it at all. And I think they're just doing so because Cleanspark's price has been dropping and because Bitcoin has been kind of stagnating in that 30,000, dropping under 30,000. So definitely Bitcoin's price will remain a catalyst for Cleanspark. We don't have a next earnings for a couple months now. So do be aware that, you know, it does depend on where Bitcoin will trade. So if you do think Bitcoin will drop, you might not want to own Cleanspark right now. You might want to wait. But I do definitely believe in Cleanspark. I mean, when you look at it, this is one thing that Zacks Investment doesn't look at, okay? They have like 80 million in prepaid mining rigs. Tell me where on Yahoo Finance, where in the financials, you can look that up and it'll just tell you, oh, here's how many mining rigs they prepaid. That's not a metric that you have. You have PE ratios, you have price to sales. You know, these analysts, they're not looking at the prepaid miners. They don't look at the fact that Cleanspark set up a lot of their mining rigs with immersion cooling. They're going to be more and more efficient. Their hash rate will get even better, and their cost for electricity will get lower. So there are a lot of outside variables that a lot of these analysts aren't even looking at, in my opinion. But that's it for you today, just a quick short video. What are you guys looking out for right now in the market? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, take it easy.